Hello, in this video I will do a very short video. I will review how to convert a child's weight from pounds to kilograms and vice versa from pounds to kilograms. Okay, so yeah, let's start with example one. I think there's only two examples on this one. So example one says, if a child weighs 7 pounds, what is the weight in kilogram? Round to the nearest hundreds. So we did something like this on the very first video. Yeah. Um, what you got to do is here, I'll show you. So I think this best is just do dimensional analysis. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do dimensional analysis. Okay. So dimensional analysis. Um, so with analysis, you start with what we have. We have 7 pounds. Oh, that's a mistake. It's not 7 pounds. It's 71 because that would be weight. Yes, too low. So, if a child weighs 71 pounds and we want it to kilograms, we could just do dimensional analysis. So 71 lbs, and then you need to know the conversion rate. And I'm going to put pounds on the bottom and kilograms on the top. So this is something you must know. You can look at your chart or your cheat sheet. What is the relationship between kilograms and pounds? We know that for 1 kilogram, there's 2.2 pounds. And then put a little invisible one, and then the pounds disappears and you're left with kilograms. That's perfect. And then you multiply across. So it's going to be 71 times 1. And then on the bottom, it's 1 times 2.2. So 71 times 1 is 71. 1 times 2.2 is 2.2. And you are in kilograms. And when you put it in your calculator, you're going to get 32.2727 kilograms, right? And then all we got to do is it says round to the nearest hundreds. So 2 is the tens, 7 is the hundreds. So it's going to be 32.27 kilograms. Okay, that's it. Fair enough, right? Now let's do the last example. So example two says, if a newborn weighs 7 pounds, 6 ounces, what is the weight in kilogram? Round to the nearest hundred. So the only difference between this one is we have an ounce. So if a newborn, this is not 71, this is 7 because it's a newborn. 7 pounds and 6 ounce. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to still do dimensional analysis. The first thing I'm going to do is convert everything to pounds. So we have 7 pounds, that's fine. So step one, I'm going to convert everything to pounds. Okay, so um, the only thing that isn't in pound is that 6 ounce, so let's convert that to pounds. So we know we can convert 6 ounce to pounds, so 6 ounce times, um, and then you're going to put ounce on the bottom and then pounds on the top. And this is something you must know. What is the relationship between pounds and ounce? We know that for 1 pound, there's 16 ounce. And then you can put an invisible one, and then as you can see, the ounce disappears and you're left with pounds. So then you multiply across, so 6 times 1. And then on the bottom, it's 1 times 16. So 1 times 6 is 6, and 1 times 16 is 16. And you get, um, put 6 over 16, do not round. Yeah, yeah, don't round it, just leave it, it's exactly 0.3. 0.375 pounds. You want to round at the very end. So that's why you can make a mistake. So 6 over 16 is exactly 0.375. Do not round. Leave as it is. Okay, now we have everything in pounds. Let's figure out how much pounds, how much weight in pounds do we have? So in total pounds, we had the 7 pounds plus the 0.375 pounds. Do not add them, I mean add them up, but do not round. So what's 7 plus 0.375? That is 7.375 lbs. Okay, now let's convert that to pounds to kilograms. And you can do that one. So now I'm just going to do dimensional analysis and I'm going to convert this weight into kilograms. So it'd be 7.375 lbs parentheses and then put lbs in the bottom and then kilograms on the top. So what is the relationship between kilograms and pounds? You know that for 1 kilogram, there's 2.2 pounds. A little invisible one. And then as you can see, the LBS disappears and then you just multiply across. So 1 times 7.35 is 7.375. And then on the bottom, what's 1 times 2.2? 2.2. And then put this in the calculator and you get 3.3522. But the direction is set around to the nearest hundreds. So now you may round. So where's a hundred place? 3 is a tens, 5 is a hundreds. Look at the neighbor. If it's 5 and beyond, you round, but it's not. So it's going to be 3.35 uh, kilograms. Okay, yeah, that's a very short video. So yeah, this should be a little bit of review, but I'm going to stop here.